So let's get back into the swing of things. We got a whole bunch of Transformer listings going into 2026 and even one that's for 2027. Yeah, we're almost done the year of 2025. So now we're looking into the next 2 years of development and stuff that will be coming for the Transformer brand. And a lot of these are studio series and segmentations and exclusives. So let's get into it like we always do here on the Transformer Slag podcast and make sense of it all. And these are, of course, come from JT Prime 17. And man, we got quite a few interesting stuff here. The first one we have here is a Tra-Gen BW Maximal Multipack. Now, BW Beast Wars, some kind of multi-pack. Now, this isn't listed under Target exclusives completely, so we can't really say that this might be a traditional 4-pack that we've gotten from Target in the past. This could be an isolated, separate exclusive. Maybe it's something that's only 2 or 3 characters. We don't know. All we know, it's a maximal multi-pack, so that kind of right away gets rid of stuff of getting like a crazy leader cryotech from the Evolution Legacy Transmetal 2 Megatron. So kind of that sucks, but who knows? Maybe we'll get a Blue Bolts Air Razor. Maybe. Get some wacky stuff in there. I mean, I'm not going to take too many guesses based on the molds that we have previously to be repainted into other stuff, but it's a 4-pack, it's Maximals, it's Beast Wars. I know I'm going to be down for it, whatever it is, because I love me and my Beast Wars. So that's pretty cool. All we know, it's going to be an exclusive to some kind of retailer. We just don't know what. Maybe Target, maybe not. We will see. We also have a Tra-Gen collab Hot Wheels Twin Mill 2. Now, is this just a listing of the Twin Mill that we already got that we saw at San Diego in past shows? Or is this 2 that's attached to the Twin Mill 2 means that it's a redeco? Hot Wheels historically redecos a lot of their previous toolings themselves. And maybe this might be Mattel doing what they always do with their Hot Wheels and taking a tooling and give it a million different repaints. And this is just going to be the case with Twin Mill also. Looks fantastic. I got to mess with it in person at San Diego Comic-Con. And, well, I have a lot of hopes for this Hot Wheels line with interesting tooling and design. Then we get into something really interesting here because we get into some Target exclusives that are a new segmentation and subline capsule, the Studio Series Anniversary line. Now, originally JT Prime 17 said that this is going to be consisting of 2 Deluxes, 3 Voyagers, and 2 Leaders. But there's also going to be a multi-pack involved with that. And what this essentially is again, it's the Studio Series line, and it's celebrating the Transformers the Movie 1986. So next year, it'll be the 40th anniversary of Transformers the Movie 1986. And just like how Studio Series 86 was debuted in 2021, and that was celebrating the 35th anniversary, now we're going to get a subline celebrating the 40th. And we got a bunch to break down here. First one we got is the multi-pack itself, and it's a Tra-Gen Studio Series Annie for Anniversary Deluxe Insecticon 3-pack. Now, what's cool about this is it's very possibly just giving people a very good opportunity to get those individual Insecticons that were oh so crazy on the secondary market. Having problems getting that Bombshell or the Shrapnel and paying stupid money for them individually? Well, here's a 3-pack in Studio Series 86 for this anniversary, and probably in even better colors. It wouldn't surprise me. So I'm kind of having a lot of high hopes for this one. Again, it'll probably soften the market on the crazy numbers that we were getting from the individual Insecticons that we got through Legacy. So I'm down for this. This is fantastic. Any way that could soften a market and make it that people don't have to stress themselves about having to get a certain figure that they missed out on, maybe due to financial reasons, maybe they just didn't have the money at the time, maybe it just never showed up in their area and they wanted to pick it up in person, maybe they missed that pre-order. But now it's another opportunity. It's a 3-pack. You can get all 3, and knowing how Hasbro does things, when they do reissues of stuff, they usually also give a brand new redeco, and because it'll be under the Studio Series line, probably much more screen accurate. And those guys got plenty of feature in the 86 movie, so it's also something that's very much welcomed. I wonder if it'll even come with a little something extra. We will see. Then we got, again, 2 Deluxes, 3 Voyagers, and 2 Leaders. So let's talk about the Voyager first. We got a Tra-Gen Studio Series Annie Voyager Starscream. So again, using that brand new tooling, this masterpiece level tooling that we saw at San Diego Comic-Con for the Thundercracker, or if you want to go about it, the little tongue-in-cheek Red Wing test shot that we had in the display, and giving it the Starscream treatment. Now, I know that some people might not be happy about this because that means a Starscream in a brand new tooling that's going to be quite superior to what we got before is going to be under a Target exclusive thing, but I wouldn't worry too much. I get a feeling this Seeker mold, call it a gut instinct, is going to be everywhere, and you'll get your opportunities, and it won't be too difficult. Every time we get a Seeker mold, you know what happens. Say hello to 21 different repaints. So it is what it is. But speaking of stuff also that softens the market, another one here we have here is a Tra-Gen SS Annie Deluxe Prowl. Now, this one we kind of knew was going to be happening because we had like little rumblings about it. But again, a long overdue deluxe class Prowl. All of the nightmares that people were having spending insane money on that Earthrise Amazon Prowl Ironhide 2-pack could finally come to an end. Already the Ironhide has been taken care of through a Studio Series release, and now the Prowl will be getting the same treatment, and that'll be the end of that. Hopefully it'll be even more screen accurate, even a brand new tooling outside of that Earthrise one, and people will finally get something good outside of just a dead Prowl in a Target 2-pack. So that's fantastic. And the last one they have here, again, we don't have the listing for it, but JT Prime 17 confirmed it, that we will also be getting a screen-accurate Studio Series 86 Voyager Hot Rod. Now, this has my attention here, let me tell you. So this isn't going to be where they're going to be putting that Speedia 500 collection Hot Rod that we talked about. You know, that toy-accurate one isn't going to be happening with this. This is going to be a screen-accurate, magenta-colored Hot Rod. And as if that Studio Series 86 Hot Rod wasn't any more already perfect, they're going for super screen accurate coloring, and I really hope they fix those yellow knees somehow. I know it's a tough one because of the choice of the plastic with the molding and everything, but a boy could dream about his boy, right? So, yeah, I'm going to probably end up buying a bunch of these. Brand new and MSRP. Thanks a lot, Hasbro. And it's a Target exclusive. Woo! That's going to be a tough one for a Canadian. So, still very cool. I'm down for it. It's my boy Hot Rod. I love that mold. It's probably one of my favorite Transformer molds of all time. No bias, of course. No bias. But yeah, love it, love it. And the last one we got here, this is outside of the Target exclusive stuff, at least from what we believe, a Tra-Gen Studio Series Leader TF1 Optimus. This is supposed to be scheduled for a 2027 release to celebrate the 20th anniversary of the Michael Bay movies. Isn't that wild when we think about it? It's already been 20 years. Oof. So, from what they say here, they're going to be taking that Studio Series 32 Optimus Prime and giving it, a brand new deco rollover. Now, of course, the Studio Series 32 Optimus Prime was that much better tooling that we got of between the two from the Studio Series Revenge of the Fallen and the 2007 movie one. And of course, that one then got a better redeco in that 15th anniversary multi-pack that we got through Hasbro Pulse. So this time around, they're going to take that Studio Series 07 movie Optimus Prime, but they're going to put it in a leader price point. Now, what does that mean exactly? That probably means that while there ain't going to change much about the tooling, at least to my knowledge, that means they're probably going to top it off with a lot of extras and stuff like that. Now, keep in mind, this figure would only come with one or other of the accessories. You either got just the swords or just the ion blasters. So probably they're going to include both this time. Probably some other accessories. Maybe a Matrix of Leadership with chamber. Maybe an Allspark accessory. Maybe a little Sam Witwicky to run around. Who knows? But at a leader price point, that means that they're probably not going to mess too much with the scaling and how this figure is originally in its tooling, but more so, how do we top end it with a whole bunch of stuff and make a nice 20th anniversary celebration package? It's kind of crazy when I think about it. All those years ago, especially talking with Aaron Archer about a 20th anniversary Optimus Prime masterpiece, And now we're talking about a 20th anniversary Michael Bay movie, Optimus Prime, like super crazy package edition. What a world we live in. I'm getting old. I'm getting old, people. I'm still going to be with you, but I'm getting old. So yeah, a lot of great stuff here. That's all we got thus far, but a lot of crazy listings. Again, planning for the future. A lot of cool stuff. Just want to bottom end this whole thing that today, July 30th, is also New Comic Book Wednesday and the release of my brand new comic book, Mega Man Timelines, issue number 1. So go check out in your local comic book store. If you want to support what I'm doing with other super fighting life form robots of another franchise, and go check that out too. And thanks again for listening to the Transformer Slag podcast and keeping you educated, entertained, and informed about our glorious transforming robot hobby. I'm back from San Diego Comic-Con, and I'm here to stay, at least for the time being, so enjoy the rest of the week.